Bam! Mr. True, is your Miata all of a sudden getting tons of fog on the inside of the windshield in the morning? Are you struggling, like me, to figure out why your floorboards are full of water? Now, I'm squishing water out of this little hole, but actually I had, well, a couple of inches of water in the floorboard of my car by the time I finally figured out that when water comes down off of your soft top, it comes through this channel, down towards the front, into this plastic area, down this tube, and into this little box. Now yes, I have heard that Miatas have drain filters, but after 3 years of ownership, my filters could get this clogged up. And yes, we have a big oak tree in our yard, but I take my car to the dealer all the time to have the oil changed. I clean it all the time. I'm constantly washing it, and I just could not believe that all of this stuff plus could be in my filters. And yes, it's my first convertible, I admit. I'm a bit of a noob, even though I've owned this car for 3 years. And here, just on the other side, again, the top is down. There is your channel where the water's going to come in, flowing from the roof. This is the side where I have taken off that filter. And down in here, we can see that there's also a foam filter underneath that plastic cup. So I'm going to pop the roof here a little bit, raise it up just a hair, and get my hand wiggled down in there to get, there we go, to get that foam filter out of there. Look at all that gunk. No wonder I had an inch plus of water in the floorboard of the passenger side of my car. Okay, so let's see. You know, I put this roll bar in. I thought maybe it was leaking because I cut some of the drain trays inside the car, but no, it was just because those filters are clogged, just like you'll see all over the internet, people talking about how if the interior of your Miata ends up starting to flood with water, those are probably clogged. And they're also quite difficult to get to in a ND Miata. So we're going to raise this up a little bit. This is only my second attempt of getting one of these filters out. We're going to reach around in here, bringing my arm down underneath, and I'm going to be trying to feel. There's a little bit of a foam tab on this box cover, and then, okay, moving my hand around, I'm trying to use my pointer finger just behind, going towards the back of the car. There's that little tab that you can push on and pull towards the inside of the car. Might have to put the phone down and try and do this with two hands. Oh, okay, I used my nail, and I'm putting that nail behind the clip that you can push down. I'm pulling it towards the end of the side of the car. I know you can't see this, I'm just trying to describe it. And I'm going to tilt that in and wiggle it up a little bit. It should be fun trying to see me trying to put these back in. And it's starting to lift up. Lift up. I can feel tons of debris. I think I'm going to need to close the roof a bit more. Yep, that's it. It wasn't coming up because the roof was, some kind of bar from the roof was in the way. And there we go. Let's see if I can't put the camera in here and show you how it's lifting out. So I've taken a hose, I've rinsed this out. You can actually see this through this again. Rinsed out the little sponge filter here, which is going to go underneath this filter as such. And you're going to see that there is a right-hand side and a left-hand side. This right-hand side is going to go into the car with this kind of orientation here. This should be fun trying to see me to get this, watching me trying to get this back in. But we're first going to take this filter with the top down. We're going to slip this down in here with the this orientation. Kind of sort of tucking that in to where it looks something like this when we're done. And this dirty side is the side that was to the car, catching that debris as it came down and from that inlet. And now okay, we'll see if we can't get a picture of this once it's back in, but you're going to want the top up about almost closed. Reach your hand between the side of the seat and this metal bar here and sneak your hand down, get your elbow into this area, and you're looking for that foam pad you just put in, and get that bottom of that basket kind of just above where that foam is. And it doesn't, I thought as I was trying all that time to slide it down, but you're actually kind of, once you feel that area, slide the basket towards the outside of the car. And eventually you're going to feel a little bit of a foam seal that's in the car. The bottom of that basket kind of sits into it, and you can feel that that clip wants to snap in. And you just heard it, I hope, and it's in place. But I just had a revelation that I did both sides of the car the hard way as far as getting those filters out. So we're going to open the door. We are going to move the seat up. We're going to pop this door sill off. That was real hard. We are going to put the top down so we have some light. Kick the seat up. And I'm going to do this uncut because this was so much better than what I just did. Little nails, pull it out. 1 pin. This is the passenger side, of course. Get my nail in here. 2 pin. 3. And I'm not trying to edit this short, I just accidentally stopped the video. With those 3 little snap pins out, or whatever you want to call those, you're going to grab this piece of plastic, you're going to lift it up down here. I've already done this because I didn't realize the cameras had stopped. We're going to get that loose from the bottom, and we're going to pull this down and out. And there's that quarter panel. There's everything nice and open. And where are you at? Trying to do this. Oh, there you go. That is the filter box that I just took out. Still not the best of lighting, but with the top up and this panel out, you simply reach in here. Try not to knock that wire loose from the seatbelt mechanism. And see, I'm not a contortionist. Come in here, pinch the left and right hand side of the box. Maybe use my thumb here on this pin. Get it to come out. Trying to wiggle it the wrong way. And out comes your filter without acting like a contortionist. Now again, my filter's all nice and clean, but now I'm still trying to do this with the camera, and I'm just showing you this is much easier to take out those 2 pieces of plastic. Trying to go it in, feel the bottom where the foam is, and when it wiggles into the right spot, you can kind of tell it starts to get to be a natural fit, and push in as I try and talk. Of course, it always works better when you're not on camera, right? Try not to rush this. There we go. And it clicked into place. So then moving your hand out, and again, kind of, we're going right back into there, and it's in the right position. Now, whether I buy a tool or I take this to the dealer, that is how you clean out those filter boxes and access them easily. But I believe, because I've let this go for 3 years, it seems like it drains into a horizontal pipe here a little bit and then goes inside there and drains towards the bottom of the car. But at any rate, that is an easier way to get to your drain filters. So we're going to take this piece, going to slide it up here. We're going to snap that into place. You can see these holes now. We're just going to okay, a little bit of wiggling around. Get those holes to once again line up. They're not all three lining up, so I'm gonna get this in, push, put this pin in, push, and we see that they're not quite lined up here. We're just gonna wiggle this around a little bit. There we go. Put that in. Oh, carefully. Without ruining your trim pieces. Snap. Window door sill. Pop it in. And now, with a lot less effort, you have cleaned your filter boxes.